Christmas tree safe for your cat? What about lights, cables, food, guests and noise? If you have been following our cat breeder questions and answers series, you already know that we love answering the questions that cat owners ask most often. And just like in our previous video, today's topic comes straight from the questions we receive every holiday season. My name is Marina, and I'm a cat breeder with many years of experience working with cats every single day. Christmas is a wonderful time of year for us, but for our cats it can bring a lot of changes. Decoration, food, guests and noise can easily turn into stress or even hidden dangers if we are not careful. In this episode of Cat Breeder Questions and Answers, we will go through the most common holiday questions and talk about how to keep your cat safe, calm and comfortable during Christmas and the New Year. Let's start with the first question.
Is the Christmas tree safe for my cat?
This is honestly one of the most common questions cat owners ask every Christmas. Cats are naturally curious, and the Christmas tree very quickly becomes something they want to climb, explore and investigate. The main risk here is stability. If the tree is not properly secure, it can quite easily tip over. That can lead to broken ornaments, injuries and very stressful situation overall. So the tree should always be firmly anchored, either with heavy base or even better fixed to a wall. Decorations are another big concern. Glass ornaments can break and well, that can cause cuts of paws or even the mouth. Lightweight, non-breakable decorations are simply a much safer choice, especially on the lower branches where cats can reach them. Needles and tree water can also be an issue. Both real and artificial needles can irritate the digestive system if it's swallowed, and the water in the real tree stands often contains substances that are not safe for cats. Tinsel and shiny ribbons are unfortunately particularly dangerous. They may look festive to us, but if swallowed, they can lead to serious intestinal problems. So it is really best to avoid them altogether in homes with cats. We and many other breeders and owners have also noticed that cats often react more strongly to artificial trees than to real ones. In our experience, cat seems to see artificial tree as one big toy, made of plastic parts with no natural scent. Real trees, on the other hand, have natural smell that cats usually accept quite quickly, so the tree becomes part of the space rather than something they feel they need to play with. As you can see, we have a real Christmas tree every year. It is full of glass ornaments, but our cats are really used to it. They kind of see it's a part of the space and honestly enjoy its beauty together with us.
Are Christmas lights and cables dangerous for cats?
This is another very common concern during the holidays, and the short answer is yes, they can be dangerous for cats. Many cats are naturally attracted to cables and wires. They move, they hang down, and they are often easy to reach, especially around the Christmas tree of decorations placed lower in the room. And you know, some cats will try to chew them simply out of curiosity or even boredom. The biggest risk here is electric shock. If the cat bites through the insulation of live cable, it can cause serious burns on the mouth, tongue or even internal injuries, which is obviously something no one wants to deal with. Christmas lights are especially tempting because they often run across the floor, behind the furniture or along the walls where cats like to explore. Blinking lights can quite easily make them even more interesting. To reduce the risk, cables should be kept out of reach whenever is possible, using cables protector, hiding wires behind furniture or securing them on walls can really make a big difference. Placing lights higher on the tree and avoiding loose cables on the floor also help a lot. It is always much easier to prevent an accident than to deal with one. With a few simple changes, you can keep your cat safe and still enjoy your holiday decorations without worry.
What Christmas decorations and foods can be dangerous for cats?
During the holidays, our homes are full of food, decorations, smells, and lots of activity. While this feels completely normal for us, for our cats, it can actually hide a few real risks. Food is honestly one of the biggest problems. Many holidays foods are simply not safe for cats. Chocolate, rich desserts, table leftovers, fatty foods, sauces, and small bones can cause digestive issues, and some foods are even toxic. So human food should always be kept well out of the reach. Plants are another concern. Poinsettias, mistletoe, holly, and especially lilies can be harmful to our cats. Even small amount of contact with the pollen can cause health problems, so it is really best to avoid these plants or place them somewhere cats cannot reach. As we already mentioned, decorations can also be dangerous. Shiny ribbons, tinsel, gift wrapping, and small decorations often look like toys to our cats, but if it's swallowed, they can cause serious problems. Candles and scented products add atmosphere, of course, but open flames can cause burns, and some essential oils can be harmful if inhaled or licked from the fur. We have actually seen this happen more than once, where a cat got too close because a candle was interesting and ended up with a singed whisker tips or small patch of burned fur. Flashing lights, strong smells, and noise can also overstimulate cats and lead to stress or unusual behavior. With a bit of awareness, most of these risks are actually easy to avoid.
How do holidays stress cats and how can I help them?
Holidays are usually fun and social for us, but for cats can honestly be quite stressful. Cats rely heavily on routine, and Christmas often brings many sudden changes into the environment. Changes in routine are, one of the main stress factors. Furniture moves, decorations appear, schedule changes, and the home suddenly feels different. For cats, this can be confusing because their sense of safety really depends on familiar surroundings. Guests and noise add even more pressure. New people, louder voices, music, and fireworks can be overwhelming. Many cats react by hiding, avoiding contact, or becoming restless, which is actually a completely normal response to stress. The best way to help is to provide safety and control. Cats should always have a quiet space where they can retreat away from guests and noise. Keeping feeding times and daily routines as consistent as possible is also honestly very helpful. Do not force interaction. Let your cat choose when to come out. Closing windows during fireworks, playing calm background sounds, and reducing stimulation can make the holidays much easier for them.
Should I leave my cat alone during the holidays?
During the holidays, many families travel, host guests, or spend more time away from home, so it is honestly very natural to wonder what is best for your cat. For most cats, staying in their own home is usually the least stressful option. Cats are strongly attached to the territory, and traveling to a new place with the new smells, sounds, and routines can, be quite overwhelming for them. That said, cats should not be left completely alone, even if dependent cats still need daily care. Someone should check them at least once a day to provide food and water, clean the litter box, and just make sure everything is okay. And if you are hosting guests, planning ahead really helps. Cats should always have access to a quiet space when they can retreat if they feel overwhelmed. Having separate zones can honestly make things much easier for both cats and guests. In some cases, traveling with a cat can work, but this really depends on the cat's personality. The key is thinking ahead and choosing the options that keeps your cat calm, safe, and comfortable during the holidays. Now that you know more about how holidays can affect cats, this is a great moment to keep learning a bit more about their everyday life. If you would like to see how things really look behind the scenes, you might enjoy our videos about daily life in our cattery, real situation, and what caring for cats look like day by day. You can also check out the other cat breeder questions and answers episode, where we talk about cats shedding and coat care, and answer most common questions cat owners have. Thank you for watching, love your cats, and see you in the next one.